Hi folks, this week I'm starting a ketogenic diet, but I'm going to insert 2 days of intermittent fasting and also exercise. So I'm going to do at least 3 times this week intense workout, cardio boxing, CrossFit, jogging. I'm going to compare how my glucose level in the blood and also my ketone body behave during this week. I have done a video before, you can check up here.
Hello folks, here is Professor Francisco Gomes. If you really want to know what happens to your body when you are fasting, you should watch this video.
But I have started fasting, but I took a regular breakfast with carbs and with milk and my regular day breakfast plus snacks, and then I started the fasting. Now I'm starting my fasting today. Today is Monday, noon, summer here in Montreal, in Canada, and I'm going to start my fasting coming from a ketogenic diet. And I'm going to keep doing a ketogenic diet until next Sunday. And I'm going to compare how the glucose level in my blood and also how the ketone body, specifically the beta-hydroxybutyrate, how does it increase, what happens during the day. I'm going to measure several times a day the beta-hydroxybutyrate, which is the main ketone body in our blood, and also my glucose level. Okay, let's do it. Now I'm going to measure my glucose level and also the ketone body, the beta-hydroxybutyrate. .5 millimoles per liter, glucose. Ketone. .4 millimoles per liter. So I believe it's much more than what I started last time. I finished my 1 day fasting with 0.4 millimole per liter. Now I'm starting with 0.4 millimole per liter. So that's very interesting. So this shows the importance of a low level of carbohydrate and intense exercise to produce increase in beta-hydroxybutyrate, which I said is the main ketone body in your body. We have the acetoacetate and the acetone and the beta-hydroxybutyrate. The acetone you breathe out, and the acetoacetate it converts into beta-hydroxybutyrate, and then that's the main fuel that you use in your body when you are in a ketogenic diet. Hi folks, now it's day 1. It's approximately 16:45, 4 hours after the beginning of my fasting. As you know, I started my fasting already into a ketogenic state. So now I'm going to measure my glucose, my blood glucose level, and also my ketone body level. Okay, so let's break this finger again. Glucose 4.4 millimole per liter. Agora vamos medir o corpo cetônico, beta-hydroxybutyrate. 0.7 millimole per liter. So now you can see that I almost triple the level of ketone body in my blood, just from 8 o'clock in the morning up to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, doing a ketogenic diet plus fasting. So that's a very promising result. And as you notice, my blood ketone level continued going up, increased, even though I had my lunch. So my lunch was very, I had very little carbohydrate, very little sugar, mostly fat and protein. So that's the proof that the ketogenic diet plus fasting plus exercise does affect your level of ketone bodies. Now I'm going to measure maybe in 8 hours from now and tomorrow morning to see what's going to be the result of the glucose and then the ketone body. Okay, now is 8:45 p.m. of day 1 of my fasting, and now I'm going to measure my blood glucose and also my ketone body level in my blood. Countdown, contagem agressiva, 3.9 millimole per liter. Now let's measure the ketone body in my blood. The countdown, contagem regressiva. One point one millimole per liter. When I have done my fasting without a ketogenic diet, at this time, at 8 hours into fasting, it was 0.28. So it was like almost 6 times increase in 8 hours. So now I'm going to measure tomorrow morning and see what the results are. See you then tomorrow. Até amanhã.